And in America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the children of Israel, they're the Judeans. So what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is most likely there is something there. And most likely maybe that they were the original Israelites, and maybe that the Jewish people today who are white Caucasian people came in a little bit later on. We know that some of the greatest sages of the transmission of the Torah were converts from Rome.
Martin Luther King has been to jail. Clean. James Farmer has been to jail. Why, you can't name a black man in this country who is sick and tired of the hell that he's catching who hasn't been to jail. Charged him with being seditious. They put Moses in jail. They put Daniel in jail. Why, you haven't got a man of God in the Bible that wasn't put to jail when they started speaking out against exploitation and oppression. They charged Jesus with sedition. Didn't they do that? They said he was against Caesar. They said he was discriminating because he told his disciples, go not the way of the Gentiles, but rather go to the lost sheep. He discriminated. Don't go near the Gentiles, go to the lost sheep. Go to the oppressed. Go to the downtrodden. Go to the exploited. Go to the people who don't know who they are, who are lost from the knowledge of themselves, and who are strangers in a land that is not theirs. Go to those people. Go to the slaves. Go to the second-class citizens. Go to the ones who are suffering the brunt of Caesar's brutality. And if Jesus were here in America today, he wouldn't be going to the white man. The white man is the oppressor. He would be going to the oppressed. He would be going to the humble. He would be going to the lowly. He would be going to the rejected and the despised. He would be going to the so-called American Negro.
It's in the bottom of your stomach. Even if you are not responsible. Many people say I have a hard time apologizing for something I did not do. My family never did. And I tell them that that's true. But that it's not true for the United States of America. They're still here. It's not true for every slave state because they're here. With the exception of maybe 3, none of the organized religions can say that. You've learned today, I hope, the story of Nicholas V, who was the Pope of all Christendom, every Christian in 1452, when he gave to Portugal a right to reduce Africans to perpetual slavery. The head of all Christianity gave them the right to reduce Africans to perpetual slavery. And you'd have thought that the Pope would read the Bible, wouldn't you? I mean, every once in a while they'd slip up and read the Bible. And if you look at Exodus in the Old Testament, it's written in all of the 6 or 7 accepted Bibles. It's written that a man who kidnaps another man for sale or to hold, 3 words, shall be killed. Shall be killed. That's not a matter of interpretation. No one's ever asked, I wonder what they meant when they wrote this. And the Pope owned slaves. The Pope owned slaves. And 11 popes were involved somehow with slavery.
Now, we're going to make it happen practically so we can check. I want the best learned Muslims, or 3 of them, who speak English and speak Islam. Yeah?
Arabic.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the correction. Who speak Arabic? Because I know the Arabic in Egypt ain't the same as in Saudi Arabia. The Arabic down in Sudan ain't the same as up in Arabia. So which one is it?
The classical Arabic.
The classical. Everything classical is called GMO, genetically modified organisms. That's what the classical Arabic is. The real Arabic language, they won't even let it breathe. The real Arabic language, they will not let it breathe. The real Arabic is with the black people. All you Turks come along, yeah, you can run away. But when we ask you a question, you won't answer. You're going red, black, and blue right now. Let me know when you land. It's funny. One day I came down here and I said Jesus Christ was black. The Muslim burst out laughing. And I'm like, well, you're an Arab. You should be happy he's black. At least he ain't white. But no, he has to fight for his white slave master. That Jesus is white. The Quran says so. I said, show me where. Well, he was Jewish. Well, show me where Jewish means white. Well, then problems start. Exactly what we're saying. We say all the prophets were all black, all of them, including Muhammad. It's a black man. But why they put the Kaaba up in Mecca? The Kaaba should be down in black Yemen or black Sudan. And let's see the difference in Islam. But when it's up there in white Arabia, where you lot feel like you're something else, you don't feel like black people. We're Israelites. I'm tired of this Muslim bullshit.
And we're tired of your Israelite bullshit. How about that?
You haven't heard anything about it.
I have. I hear you every week.
Oh, tell us what you've heard.
I don't need to. But what you just said, that's absolutely, what do you call it?
Refute it, refute it.
That is
If you're
outrageous.
tired of our religion, that's what you don't
Like, you
understand.
know,
You lot keep
This-
coming to me.
that's
I
the
don't know why
problem.
you keep coming
That's
to
the
me.
problem.
What do you want from
That's
me?
the problem.
Tired of
That's
our
the
religion.
You know what
No
his
one
problem
gives a
Look,
shit about
why
it.
do you
what
keep
his
coming
problem
to
is?
me?
Yeah.
I haven't even
His
set
problem
up
is-
first.
Israel,
I didn't even
and
set
in
up.
Israel, they don't care about your
hang on.
Israelite.
I don't care about them either.
Do you know what your problem is?
No,
You know
your
what
problem. You're the one with the
said-
problem.
I'll tell you what your problem
No,
is.
you're the
Let me
one with
tell
the
you what your
problem.
He's tired of Islam.
His
We
problem.
need him
No,
to be
no,
tired
no,
of
that's
Islam.
not it.
That means we all got to stop
That's
praying because of
right.
Muhammad.
His
That's
problem
it.
is,
The guy
yeah,
with both a hat.
You're the one with
It's
the
that-
Hat
problem.
on the bus.
You're the one
There's
with
a
the problem.
minority in the Muslim world who's doing bad.
Oh,
but he's putting all of us
minority.
together. You're putting-
Minority
you're putting the
in-
entire-
in-
you're
minority
blaming-
is
listen,
doing bad.
You're blaming the entire religion because of a minority who's.
No, I'm not
who
blaming-
We are
I'm not-
against
no,
them.
no.
We're against them before you.
Who's them?
Like you're talking ISIS or whatever.
When did I mention ISIS?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You've got this hate towards
said you're sick
Islam.
of
Hate?
Islam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I don't have
you're
no
putting us
hate.
all- Yeah, you do.
Do you know what people do when
because
they-
you just said you had enough of our bullshit. What does that mean?
All right, then let me answer.
Well, I'll answer that.
The
quick.
bullshit is this, yeah? History shows us that the people called, let me give you a flyer first, okay? Yeah? So you can read up what I'm talking about, yeah? Our detail, the children of Israel, we lived everywhere. And everywhere we live, they send the army of Islam and Christianity upon us, the black people of the earth, to come and destroy us.
Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and to this very important and very special video that I'm doing covering who the true biblical Hebrews are. I first off want to say, as if the warning at the beginning of the video wasn't enough, I want to make sure and reiterate this, that I'm not a racist person, nor am I a person that hates certain individuals. I love all of humanity. I want to see all of humanity making the new kingdom. But nevertheless, there is true Hebrews. There is a true people of the Most High that is scattered throughout the nations of the earth this day. It is not whom that many people believe they are, such as the so-called Jews in the nation-state of Israel that we so see before us right now. I would interject that the true biblical Hebrews are the so-called African-American people that are scattered abroad throughout the world. Now, I will show you through a mass amount of evidence that I'll put up on the screen right here, verses below, and you can do your due diligence and research these things out to see if they be so. It is very important that you understand who the true Hebrews are, because that end-time prophecy, lots of it, surround these individuals. I am a Gentile. I know exactly who I am, but it seems to be the one group of people in the world that have been, by the rest of the world, tried to be dumbed down to the fact or completely erase their history from history is the African American people, so-called, that are scattered throughout the nations. Now, please understand that not every single black person is a true Hebrew.